Yeah.
One way or the other.
We're going to be one.
We're going to be one. So we might as well not struggle with that oneness and come together. And, you know, it's unfortunate because I was talking to a young lady last week, and she was sharing that the thing that's hardest for her is to trust other people, because for 45 years of her life, there was nobody there to trust. Always betrayal, always putting her down, always speaking negative about her.
Mm-hmm.
And so with that, when she's confronted with people that actually love her, she said it's hard for her to accept it. And so she struggles and fights against it, because in the back of her mind, all she sees is people that she loved. And the few that she did receive comfort from have passed away. So her fear is, one, if I trust you, you would betray me, or God will take you from me. See, that's a horrible place to be.
Yeah, because it's almost like she's been torn down inside.
Yes.
And every so often, someone would come to her to heal her. Then that same spirit that she was healed from comes back through somebody else, saying, "You know, girl, I got you, you good." You know, I'm just gonna push her off to the side. You know, just let her drop somewhere.
Yes, and that's her fear in her Christian walk. And this is in her Christian walk. She's bringing the baggage from her past, that old journey, and she keeps seeing it and bringing it back into her new journey. So when she's confronted with, I'm gonna say Jesus, working through people, she still has that fear that we talked about earlier that keeps her from embracing it. So, and all I could say was, God has not given us the spirit of fear. So who is tormenting you with your past?
What's tormenting me is it's that inner voice that tells you that, you know, you're not good enough.
You can't, right.
The inner voice tells you that, you know, that sounds stupid. Why you say that?
You know you can't do that. Kim, how you think you're going to set up a whole studio and get it functional and think people want to come in there and who do you think you are?
Hey.
You who started off with 2 tables and a tablecloth?
Exactly. But you know,
God is able.
God is able. As long as you stay faithful and true to his word, he's going to make it work. He's going to make it. Yes, he has.
And he has.
Give you vision, give you ideas, give you everything that you possibly need. I mean, it's been a journey. And like every journey, there's always a time we have to sit back and say, okay, let me rest a little bit. And with that note, I want to leave you with this. Every journey that you take, remember, you're not alone.
Never.
But remember, you always need to find someone who started their journey and helped them through. Give them as much kindness, love, and show them peace in their journey as you was looking for in yours. Extend your hand back to help those who are coming up. Continue to read, go through the book of Genesis. Continue to understand the journey that Adam took. Because if Adam had not have taken the journey that he took, we wouldn't be where we are today. There was a purpose. God knew that Adam was going to fall.
From the beginning of time.
Yep. And he knew that he was going to be tempted. So don't think this wasn't planned. God knew. Remember, God timing is not our timing. He's always a couple of years, if not 1,000 years ahead of us. He just glanced back and knew that he needed to go back and save mankind, which he did. He had a plan in place. So as God has a plan in place, you should always trust him.
He knows our beginning and he knows our end.
Yes, he does. And as we sign off, I know if you used to tune into it, we used to be an hour, but we're just trying to get things rolling, get our feet wet, and get the kinks out of our new studio stuff. So, but we're going to
get back on the journey.
Get back on the journey. But we would like for you to email us any of your prayer requests. You can email us at prophetic.prayer.warrior@gmail.com, or you can email us at 7 Spring Studio, which is 7.springs.studio.llc@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. We have a lot of, God has put us on a path to do great things. We're going to start pushing out probably people who have novels and trying to get them out to be heard. But you got to remember, the only thing that we're looking for, if you're an author, we're looking for books that are mostly spiritual, encouraging. We're looking for anybody that does spoken word, hoping that to be encouraging. I'm not looking for anything that's demeaning to anyone, because on the P.P.W. platform, our goal is to empower. I don't know if you remember what our motto was. He said, we're not looking for viewers. We're looking to encourage. And we still stand on those words. We're here to encourage you. We're here to show you where you are and where you should be. But we want you to continue to read your Bible, continue to find your church. If you're in a church where you're at and you want to leave, sit down and ask God, Lord, why am I here? Because you could be there just for one person that's sitting in a pew that needs a change or need a word or just need a financial blessing if you're able to do that. But you're there for a reason. Don't just up and leave and say, I need a change. Ask God why you're there.
Some of the things, Kim, on our journey that we have prayed about within our own church worship, we're starting to see it manifest.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Oh yes.
Hallelujah. So don't let discouragement move you from where God has placed you.
Yes.
And asked you to grow. Find your purpose and hold on to it, no matter how long it takes.
Yep. No matter how long it takes. So with that, we want to sign off.
Amen.
Thanking everyone for joining us. If you want to listen to our show, you can listen to on Spreaker Radio. You can download the app, and all you have to do is look for 7 Spring Studio, and up under 7 Spring, you should see P.P.W. We're going to start promoting this through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Give us a chance. We're trying to get everything kind of moving. I'm going to probably have to find me an assistant to try to help me do a lot of this, because a lot of this is a little overwhelming. But we want to thank you for listening, and we'd love to hear from you. And continue to walk your walk and continue to believe and trust in God.
Amen.
Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.